to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Moved on forwards. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to...
Romario! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Bruno Guimaraes gets across to intercept that. Williams. Floated up and over. He's in plenty of space here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cucurella. No outsmarting him this time. Bit too much weight on the pass. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Goes back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
It's a sweet ball, that. Nicely spread. Dida catches it safely. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he can clear it away. Marquinhos can get it clear. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Fermin. Now the ball's gone astray. Pedri. Oh, not quite. So it is still 0-0. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Romario!
Yes.
Goal! Brazil!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Neymar. Well read, nice interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
In with the challenge. Carvajal made a surge from fullback. As it turned out, Romario!
Yes,
He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball here. Nice ball, and he's in here. Carvajal. And Fermin. Shifted it to the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Cafu. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. And they're quick to press.
Dale el toque, Pelé.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
¿Qué es eso, man?
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back.
Dale el dos toque, Rafinha.
And here's Yamal. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's a key interception. Carvajal. Can he finish? It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Spain looking to pass their way through. Ronaldinho. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Brazil come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
A ver qué pasa. Vamos.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Kubasi. Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Muestra.
Edmilson. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Cucurella.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Ando tomando un cafecito, hermano.
And he's had a shot! Engages and forces him off the ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Danny Vivian attempts a clearance.
Aquí acabo de fallar.
Corner number 2 then.
Vale, Roberto Carlos. Analízalo, papus. Vale.
And the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Bueno.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Marquinhos picks it up from the goal kick. Rodri. Nico Williams. And Fermin. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Tú no te vayas. Tú bájate.
Well-timed, excellent interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's fabulous.
Spain are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bruno Guimaraes. Fermin. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Spain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Williams. Williams!
No, ya sabía que iba
He
arriba,
has
loco.
done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Edmilson. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Hits one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. And here's Yamal. Looking for the runner.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that's gone loose. Quality ball.
Quinten en el alarma ahorita, hermano.
Bruno Guimaraes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Oh, güey, ¿qué hice?
Fermin. Bruno Guimaraes. David Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that should get the job done.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That is a great ball. He might be in here. Rodri. Pedri. And now the breakaway. And he's picked out the run. He's onside. Decent hit! David Villa! Brilliant! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Tries a shot!
Ay, sin serio.
Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
¿Qué asco?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 2 up, and that's that. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
qué pasa. Pongo Pele delantero. Vámonos, a ver qué pasa, hermano. Esa tenemos que ganar, sí o sí. Porque si no, ya valimos.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch
La
time.
verdad es que tuve una pesadilla, hermano.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now that's well seen too. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu clears it away. And the volley. Lacking in accuracy.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Tan pronto, amigo.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Koundé tries to clear. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah,
Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's there to retrieve it. France finding their passes.
Colomwani really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chouameni.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Neymar. There's the shot!
Vamos.
There it is! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just...
He's got the shot away!
hermano.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
No.
He's away! He's through, it's one-on-one! Decent hit! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
France take the lead. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to clear it. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Neymar. No way through, so back it comes. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get.
He's had a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And that has been cleared. Might be... Can he finish?
Vamos.
Yes! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Neymar, date la vuelta.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Guimaraes. This is promising. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he put it away? Petit gets rid without sophistication. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
No, ¿qué va a hacer
That
esto?
is a little undercooked. Oh, nicely intercepted. Firmino. Colomwani looks to get on the end of this. That looks a good ball through. Deftly away. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So it's back to business. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Hoisted in. Well, it looked promising. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great ball if he can get there. And the flag has stayed. Hits one! And they've got rid.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
France were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read. Bruno Guimaraes, Saliba calmly anticipates. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Koundé. Gabriel attempts a clearance.
A ver qué puede ser. Quiero ser el amor de tu alma, dolor. Me hiciste mucho feliz. Para amarte hasta la eternidad, quererte. Me hiciste mucho más feliz, entre mí me siento por siempre. Vamos.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Le numéro 11. Benzema. Le numéro 7. Griezmann. À leur place, le numéro 9. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 20. Giroud.
Ah, le metió Giroud.
Acrobatic effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saliba, it's just beyond his reach. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played right into his path. Picked out brilliantly.
No,
France can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, that's been cut out. Well played.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
No sabía que estaba ya pendejo.
That is a brilliant interception. Colomboani looking understandably energised after his goal.
No sé, no. Qué importante, no.
Hernandez. Oh, smashing header!
Cuidado con
Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Brazil have their third corner. And a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Great hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish. They're up to 5 corners now. Saliba can get it clear.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Looking for the runner. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe! And it's Ronaldinho. Petit. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. That has been cut short.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Firmino. And he cuts out the supply.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Neymar is sharing after that one. Gabriel attempts a clearance.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Y ahora, se fue el rival.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à consulter l'écran pour retrouver les horaires des trains au départ des grandes lignes.
Porque tengo el brillo así, hermano. Lo tengo bien mal. Usuario. No pierdas el beat. Porque se va a por favor, sé serio. Vamos. Pero ¿qué es eso, recluta? Dale, hermano, juega.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Van Nistelrooy, Dumfries, Schneider, climbs up big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Gravenberg, De Jong, now Van de Ven, Marquinhos, that's beautifully weighted, and Romario! De Jong, he's played him through. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Dumfries. Gravenberg receives it in a good position here. De Vrij cuts out the pass. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Guimaraes, and he's intervened well there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Nicely aimed pass. Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gravenberg kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bruno Guimaraes. He could be in here. And he's there to get it away. Pass somewhat off target. Pass is just off target. That's really well cleared. And that is a little undercooked. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Cafu. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Reinders.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Dumfries. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Swung over. Big header! Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Ligt. Reinders. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar. De Ligt. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
That's good play from him.
Great hit! The captain scores!
Well, I can tell you, that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the lance.
What a goal! Goal, Brazil! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that has added a whole new... And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Brazil kick off the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Firmino, he's got away. Up he goes! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Romario! No mistake! And he is just ripping it up! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he? Oh, he's been caught napping. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's a superb pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, great chance! And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Jong. Schneider. He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
The Netherlands get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Gravenberg. Great defending, strong and determined.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Bremer cuts it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Gets his pass away. Now it's Romario. And he's certainly onside here. De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Fiddles it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's a throw-in. Schneider. And that should get the job done.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dida, will they claim to that? Oh, Red, nice interception. Gakpo. And here's Schneider. That is good strength. Shot could be on.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Firmino producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. De Ligt. Brazil moments now away from seeing this one out. Dumfries. Gravenberg. De Jong. Spread it left.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Has a look and place it forward. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And now they can clear their lines. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Gravenberg. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
We come to you now with
Perfect
a quick
result,
request for
perfect
support
outcome.
for our World
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Diaby. Now this could be a chance. Good read, needed to be. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Neymar. Now it's Rabiot, foot in. That's a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. France really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Koundé clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Firmino!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu. Firmino. Terrific header! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chouameni.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Edmilson. It's Roberto Carlos. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played over towards the opposite flank. 30 minutes gone. Forwards and with intent.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Makalele is there to clear. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's gone forward. Hernandez. Camavinga. Diaby. Now it's Perez. Oh, great ball! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
He'll fancy himself from here. A hefty... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Oh, great save by Dida.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
He's got away. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Firmino. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. No way through. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. Makalele gets it away. Out of play for a throw. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that was as close to certain as can... And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Brazil go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Firmino making good progress on the right-hand side. Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. Harmlessly behind.
France just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Now that's well seen too.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He has found the way through. Rabiot. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's got the shot away! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Edmilson. Diaby! It's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He's found a way through.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Traumeri. Can he put it away? So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hernandez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's definitely not his best. He's picked his way through.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Hernandez. Diaby. That's really well cleared.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot stood his ground strongly. Edmilson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cafu with the clearance. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Perez.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, super! He's got full! And yes, it's there!
Brazil clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And the finish! No mistake! With so little time left, grandstand finish! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Hernandez really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now,
Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Edmilson did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Bruno Guimaraes cuts out the pass. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Thuram. Now, can they get it back? Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lane here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Koundé cuts it out. Now it's Diaby. Guendouzi. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is as far as it goes. Brazil have done it. The perfect outcome in this.